Okay, so anyway, this is for Bulletproof Coffee, and this is amazing. You won't want Starbucks after trying this. What you're gonna need is a good organic coffee. Let me see here. You want organic coffee, you want vanilla, optional though. Basically, the only two things you really need is a good organic unrefined coconut oil and grass-fed organic butter. That's the only two items you really need besides the coffee. And of course, like a NutriBullet. Something to that effect. But here's what you do. This is what I do anyway. Fill up your. Now I'm just gonna make 2 cups, so 2 6 ounces of water. It might be just a hair above the line because you got to make your coffee first. And some people put more scoops in it than others. I just use 1 scoop per 6 ounces of water, so 2 scoops equals 2 cups. There's different coffees that give it even just a really different taste, better taste. I'm just using a medium dark roast organic coffee. I mean, it works great. You want to do a tablespoon of butter. Some people I've heard do 2 tablespoons. Some people 1 teaspoon. But I do a tablespoon. I like that nice frothy type of drink. Now, coconut oil is kind of controversial. There's a lot of evidence to state there's a lot of good health benefits to coconut oil, and that's true. Yet it is an oil, but it's a slow oxidizing oil. So I like to buy them in smaller jars, use them up fairly, steadily. I don't want to let it sit in my cabinet for months on end, because once the air gets it, it will start to oxidize. I keep it in a dark cabinet, away from sunlight. And you also want to just use it. I don't cook with any oils. Since oils do oxidize a lot faster when heated, I do not cook with them. I use butter or ghee, and you can also use ghee in this too. Ghee, and basically you can cook something at a 400 degree. That's the smoke point. So you can go up to 400 degrees with that butter, and it will not burn. So it's very good. Ghee is awesome. Look for it. It's basically just lightly heated butter, and they scrape off the cream off the top. That gives it the ability to cook at a higher temperature without burning and smoking. So that's what you do. You take your coconut oil and butter, just pop it in there. We're going to go ahead and make the coffee. I'll pause this video till it's done. And you don't really have to worry about, I mean, it's not made for boiling, hot temperatures, this kind of plastic, but you can make iced coffee out of this or whatever, but at this temperature, it's not going to really leach any chemicals in there, because we're going to go ahead and mix this up pretty quick. So you really don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you just put your coconut oil and butter in there, and what I do is I take just a I like vanilla, you know, so I take a half a teaspoon of vanilla, throw that in there. And I also have organic cinnamon that I will also put in there. I'll put some in now, and then I put a little bit in on the top just to give it that nice like cappuccino feel to it. Yeah, forget those cappuccino makers. They're just worthless when you can do this, and it's so much better. And I put like a fourth of a teaspoon of cinnamon, but you can put whatever you want in there depending on your taste preference. Like I said, those are optional ingredients. You just mainly need the coconut oil and the butter. But if you want a healthy, make sure they're organic and grass-fed. So just make sure your coconut oil lid is untight. Like I said, buy smaller containers. Use it up fairly steadily. So look for unrefined oil, organic oil. Do not get anything that's been refined chemically. All right, guys, I'm back. Coffee's done. I let it sit there a little bit. I don't like mine real hot, and when I pour it into here, I don't want it like steaming hot, but it should be fine. I'll show you how this is done here, okay? So you just want to pour it in here. Now, this is what I do. Now, as far as check that up. Okay, and that's I do a nice little spin there, mix all that up. That way it has time to mix all up. Now you can either sweeten it with like organic stevia or a sweetener of your choice. I'm gonna go ahead and use really raw honey. This is totally raw. I'm putting a tablespoon, a teaspoon, a little over a teaspoon or whatever of this honey in here. I really like the taste of honey in this. But raw honey is like a blob, so. Now you can put your sweetener in beforehand and get it done real quick. Get it done a little quicker. But I go ahead and do one cycle. I like to spin it real quick. Give it a spin. Oops. A little messy there. Shake there. Okay, so there it is. That's it. Okay, but I love the taste of raw honey in this coffee. Now it's really nice and frothy. And the thing is, I've used those cappuccino making machines before. I even got one. And the froth always dissipates after I pour it. It never stays this frothy. Let me show you. And this froth will stay. Just down a little bit here. But you can see how thick and frothy that is. That doesn't go away. That stays like that. I told you I added some cinnamon. Or I showed you I added some cinnamon. Well, what I like to do is add a little bit more. And then I give it a little bit more of a, cappuccino type See how that looks? And it tastes phenomenal. Now, for those people that like to have a little, now that's just right for me, but sometimes you want a little bit, if you want a little bit more sweetness to it, just get some organic stevia, because that way you're assured that it's non-GMO, since they're trying to genetically modify stevia now. So you got to get organic stevia, and you can add a little bit more to that to make it sweeter. And this is Simple Truth organic stevia. And then, I mean, you add a little bit more to that, and it's phenomenal. You don't have to use the honey, remember. Honey I use because there's so many good B vitamins and enzymes to it that I like to add it, because the energy that you get from this is phenomenal. So that is the Bulletproof Coffee. And one thing I do like to state is I like to have a glass on hand. I don't like hot temperatures sitting in plastic, even though this is a really durable plastic. I'm not sure if it would leach anything under a warm temperature or not, but just to be safe, I like to pour the excess into a glass of some sort till I'm ready to drink the rest. And like I said, you can let this totally cool down and make an iced coffee out of this, which is, you know, just like in the Starbucks or any other coffee place. And what you can also do is let it cool down completely, put it in the NutriBullet, put some ice cubes in it, and there you go. You got a nice like milkshake type of iced cappuccino type drink. I don't know the names per se, but they're phenomenal. So, but yeah, so that's it. That's the Bulletproof Coffee. I'm Steve, and I'll talk to you guys next time with some more, tips or whatever. Oh, one thing I do want to mention. This company right here is called Trema, Trema. Look them up. This is a totally lead-free coffee mug, and I also got it's 100% lead-free. And I also use this, and this is by the same company, and it's a teapot that can be heated up to extreme temperatures, and it's 100% lead free. So that's a good company. Trema, Trema. So anyway, that's the Bulletproof Coffee. That's my own little, recipe, but I mean, there's a ton of different ways to make it. You just got to get your two key ingredients: coconut oil and grass-fed butter. And always get organic coffee, because coffee is sprayed heavily. And the stuff, I guarantee you, the stuff they're selling at Starbucks or these other places is all crap. So anyway, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Steve. I'll talk to you later. See ya.